Guys, the Emir of Kano, Emir Sanusi, has sent a very powerful message to Tinubu. This is coming amidst Peter Obi demanding that Tinubu resigns, just like the UK Prime Minister, who has resigned over failure of fulfilling his campaign promises. Guys, now, this is one of the messages coming from Emir Sanusi to Tinubu, and Nigerians are reacting to this. Let me read it out the way it is. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I totally disagree with you that you inherited a dilapidated Nigeria from the former President Muhammadu Buhari. Below are the reasons. Emir Sanusi Muhammad, message to Tinubu. How can a president that claimed to have inherited a dilapidated Nigeria be spending public funds extravagantly as if you inherited a rich and prosperous country? It went ahead to say, how would you justify the following extravagant spendings under your government? 21 billion naira to renovate the vice president's house, 70 billion naira to the National Assembly members to buy SUVs at the cost of 160 million naira per one for senators and House of Rep members specifically, 4 billion naira to renovate Dodan Barrack, Lagos, another 3 billion naira to renovate Aguda House, 5 billion naira was given to Presidential Tax Reform Committee of less than 20 people headed by Taiwo Oyedele with nothing to show for it. 5 billion. 1.5 million naira to purchase cars for your wife, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, despite the fact that the first lady office is not recognized by our constitution. 300% salary increase for the judges which was speedily passed by the insensitive and irresponsible senators. 5 billion naira was budgeted for presidential fleet of cars for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. 5 billion naira equally budgeted for presidential yacht. 225 billion naira spent on so-called presidential yacht. 90 billion naira spent on 2024 Hajj pilgrim. 90 billion naira for Hajj. Hey God. Billions of naira was budgeted for your trips, including the vice president Shetima, to the detriment of the citizen. Every senator is paid 21 million naira monthly. House of Reps are earning 13.5 million naira monthly. All the increment was done by your government. 15 trillion naira Lagos Calabar Coastal Road was awarded illegally to your friend, a Lebanese Gilbert Chaugari, who was repatriated back to this country by the former President Obasanjo. You have the largest minister ever in the history of Nigeria. Guys, this message is said to have come from the Emir of Kano, Emir Sanusi, daring Tinubu that all you have just done is to destroy this country. Billions upon billions upon billions upon billions used on things that have no direct effect, positive effect on the lives of Nigerians. That's what Emir Sanusi is telling the Tinubu's government, that you people have been sitting and just wasting billions for nothing's sake, guys. Now I'm going to show you more reactions. Peter Obi gave 1 million naira to first-class graduates back then as a governor. One of those people who benefited from that money met with Peter Obi recently again and was grateful to Peter Obi for the money he gave to them. And see how this headline here captured it. It says here, and I read, in 2014, Peter Obi gave 160 first-class students 1 million naira each to reward them for their performance. 8 years later, one of the students who currently studying for his PhD in the United States of America met Peter Obi in the Vatican City and was full of praises, guys. This is what it means. See all the billions Tinubu is using for things that make no meaning. Now we have graduates in Nigeria. We have first-class students riding Okada. We have PhD graduates who are riding Keke Napepe. Nothing is working in the country. Cost of going to school this day is very high. Tinubu is not doing anything, and they've spent billions for themselves. Billions, guys. We are not even talking about all the renovations Wike did in Abuja, where he renovated the International Event Center with how much? With billions of naira. And everything they do, they attach billions to it. They attach billions to it because nobody is going to question them. But this is what Peter Obi did as the governor of Anambra State. He took money and gave to people who had first class so that they can go and better their lives, guys. This is what leadership is all about. Now, the United States has placed a very tough visa policy for Nigerian applicants. The reason the United States is giving, it says that Nigeria has notorious forgers of documents, people who forge documents a lot, guys. Recently, Akpabio was accused by Oshomole for to have forged the signatures of some senators, guys. Their signatures appeared on the form where they all agreed that Natasha should be suspended, but some of the senators came out to say they were not even aware. Now, you know, Tinubu certificate forgery is also a case. For that reason, the United States says that is why they are putting visa restriction, tough visa restriction for Nigerians. Like you can see here, it says Nigerian officials are notorious forgers of documents. U.S. government gives reason for tough visa policies for applicants from Nigeria. Guys, it's only Nigeria. Their own is that your people can forge a lot. Now, talking about Tinubu alleged forged certificate, Akpabio and the senators, guys, you know, they all came together and removed that barrier. So even if you forge certificate, you are still qualified to rule Nigeria. You are still qualified to run for the presidency. Now, forgery is not a condition for you to be disqualified. They've made that way now. They've remove that hurdle for Tinubu. But what does that mean? What are they teaching young Nigerians? They are telling young Nigerians that you are free to forge as much as you can forge from any level to any level. Once you want to become president, the door is still open for you, guys. That is it. And these are the things the United States has seen, has decided to toughen the visa policy for Nigerian applicants, so that Nigerians can hardly get the United States visa to travel abroad, guys. I don't know what you make of these headlines. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Now take a look at some of these videos I've got for you, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Now take a look.
Hello, you are welcome to this class. Peter Obi don't admonish President Tinubu make it resign. If this place they confusing for him, this is what they do. He say there is no result to make the man resign. Say the British Prime Minister don't deliver speech today. Say he go resign because he know he perform. Say what is the difference between you and the British Prime Minister? Now he carry on this class. We see what Peter Obi wrote to Tinubu. We will first of all play the video of the Prime Minister.
Every decision I've taken has been about putting the country I love first. That is why I will resign as leader of the Labour Party. I have spoken to His Majesty the King this morning to inform him of my decision. I will ask the National Executive Committee of the Labour Party to set out a timetable with nominations opening on the 9th of July and completed by the summer recess. In the case of a contest, this will ensure a new leader is in place before Parliament returns in September. I will remain in post as Prime Minister until the contest is complete.
You don't see us, okay? Now, this is Peter Obi's message. He said, only up to leadership failures and political responsibility. This morning, I listened to the British Prime Minister's speech announcing his planned resignation in July. As a key observer of global politics, he the talk say as person where they observe global politics. A key observer of what? Global politics. My primary interest lies in examining what successful nations, what is successful nation where they succeed, what did they do rightly, and the structural factors that cause others to lag or struggle with governance and development. It also in the study what they make some nations they succeed and others they fail and others they lag behind. He say he get interest for that way. The Prime Minister's planned resignation comes amid multi-public frustration over a stagnant economy, a worsening cost of living crisis, and a perceived failure to honor key campaign pledges. Say the reason why the UK Prime Minister they resign, Mr. Tinubu, he resemble your own. The thing be say the citizens of the UK they frustrated over stagnant economy, a worsening cost of living. Say things too dey expensive for them. It does say perceived failure to honor key campaign pledges. Say when this man dey campaign, say me they vote for him, he pledged many things and he couldn't fulfill the key pledges while campaigning. He said make we look inward in our own country. We can recall our own situation before 2015. Our current president Tinubu on several occasions championed na in the front, na in the clamor, the call for the then president Goodluck Jonathan to resign. Na in the tell Goodluck Jonathan say make he resign. Na in the reminder, na in be the proponent, na in the front when it comes to Goodluck resign, Goodluck resign. Over what? Over economic hardship. And and insecurity affecting Nigerians. Because of economic hardship, because of insecurity, then Mr. Tinubu, they tell Jonathan, say, you must resign. During the Chibok school kidnapping incident, he demanded the immediate resignation of President Jonathan. Now, Tinubu, they tell Jonathan that time, say, how you go be president? They go kidnap children for school. You don't fellow. You are the chief security officer of the country now. You have to resign. Okay? Arguing that the government had failed in its most fundamental duty of protecting life. Say, now they tell them, say, your number one responsibility, not just fundamental, the most fundamental duty, you don't fail. Resign. Okay? During the 2023 election campaign, aside that one, even during the campaign, Tinubu used his mouth, made several promises, including improving electricity supply. Now they hear so? He also challenged the electorate not to vote for him for a second term if he failed to deliver on those commitments. He tell people, voters, say, if I no give una electricity, make una no vote for me. Okay? Particularly in providing stable power, fighting corruption, and improving the welfare of Nigerians. Now your mouth you take promise before you enter power. At present, presently, however, these conditions have worsened. In short, if they say you even leave the matter where you made them, the way you meet insecurity, the way you meet the economy, the way you meet many other things like power, if say you leave them like that, it go better. But the thing don't even do worsen. You don't scatter everywhere. Just as this place they confusing now, you don't scatter everywhere. Blessed the world they confused. Electricity supply remains unreliable. Insecurity has intensified in many areas, including kidnappings, and economic hardship has deepened rather than eased. You know they do anything. But okay, similar concerns are reflected across other critical sectors such as security, infrastructure, transportation, and anti-corruption efforts, all of which have regressed. All of them, nowhere where you don't perform, nothing to show. We are in the worst possible condition now. Just by you say you be president, everywhere does scatter. Okay? I therefore join Nigerians of goodwill in calling for the resignation of the president over not just failure, monumental failure in governance. Such a gesture will help enthrone a political culture rooted in accountability. Means say you dey accountable, and responsibility. You dey responsible rather than further entrenching impunity. Rather than they show say you no give a damn shit. Anything wey wan make happen as if na only you dey the country. You no sabi, you no sabi. You don fail, comot there. It will also send a powerful message that public office is a sacred trust, not an entitlement, and help build a society in which future leaders understand that failure carries consequences. If you do them, people when they come after you, they go know say failure, they get consequence. Don't be saying you fail, see the men there. If person pass, go clap for her. If you fail, you no go come out. It's like nowhere to even mark you. If you fail, you remain. If you succeed, you remain. What opportunity with this? Resign. Only by ending the culture of impunity can we secure a better future for the society our children will inherit in a new Nigeria that is possible. Only by resigning, only by doing the right thing, only by ending the culture of impunity can we secure a better future for the society our children will inherit in a new Nigeria that is possible. Make point again, make point. Why the British Prime Minister they resign? It was because of stagnant economy, rising cost of living, failure to fulfill important campaign promises. That is why he's resigning. Tinubu also demanded Jonathan to resign. That was before 2015. Now he tell us to make he resign because of two major things: economic hardship and insecurity. And this one, if now we get now, go be like say we dey evil. If they fit carry us, that is APC, fit carry us go back Jonathan's era. Now evil we dey so now. They don't scatter everywhere. During the Chibok school girls adoption, Tinubu also demanded Jonathan's immediate resignation. Say government had failed in its duty to protect citizens. 3. Tinubu's own campaign promises in 2023. Better electricity supply to fight corruption, to improve Nigeria's welfare. He also reportedly said that if he no provide electricity, then they no vote for him again. The result after the promises, wetin we get, electricity remain unreliable. The thing don even almost collapse. Kidnapping and insecurity come dey worsen. Economic hardship, in short, na slap e dey give us woto. Other sectors like security, which you mentioned, infrastructure, transportation, anti-corruption, all have what? Deteriorated. Okay, Nigeria is worse situation now. Okay, so because of that, make you resign. As UK they do and so, even Japan they did it. As you can see here, Japan sent to choose is 4 p.m. in 5 years. Who could be next? BBC. They resign. If person fail, you go comot. Make another person try. Like this one, Equatorial Guinea cabinet resigns after delivery only 10% of government target. What did they promise? 100% what they promised, they were only able to deliver 10%. So they call they resign. You also resign. Then they resign. You know, by force. As you can see here, instead of resigning, now the Baba they tell Yoruba people for here specifically, you will hear the interpretation say, even though say whether on the ground or the nyash, the bomb or whatever, they slippery. Make you no comot the beat, go give another pikin, leave am for there. Indirectly, even though say your pikin dey fail, no abandon am for another person wey no be your pikin. That is ethnic tribalism in democracy. If your pikin they bring disgrace for you, they make you shame, no comot go give another pikin. If your pikin dey collapse your company and you know say another person better, remain with your pikin. Watch.
President Tinubu, sir, we will take everything from you but not this, sir.
No matter how slippery the bottom of your child, leave the bead there.
Don't, because of politics or self-gain, twist Yoruba adage or Yoruba wisdom saying, sir. Nigba. Yoruba did not say no matter how slippery the bottom or bum of your child is, you should put the bead. Yoruba instead says your child will not have a big bottom or a big bum and you go and put the bead in another person's child bottom. Ni Yoruba sosa. You people politicians have divided us across tribes and ethnicity for a very long time, and we must stop this. You have divided us across religion for a very long time. It must stop. See, sir, tí ìdí ọmọ èèyàn bá ń so ilẹ̀kẹ̀, ó tọ́ kéèyàn fi ilẹ̀kẹ̀ yẹn sí di ọmọ ẹlòmíì kí wàhálà má bàa pààyàn. Because na wàhálà and problem go kill the father tó ń fi ilẹ̀kẹ̀ sí di ọmọ tó ń yọ̀. Ó máa kó lẹ̀kẹ̀ kiri, all the mess the child will be causing up and down. Bàbá yẹn lá máa kó. Ìgbà wo ni bàbá tó ń fẹ́ sinmi? Yorùbá says ọmọ ẹni ò ní ṣèdí bẹ̀bẹ̀ rẹ̀ ká fi lẹ̀kẹ̀ sí di ọmọ ẹlòmíì ni. Kò kí n ṣe pé ìdí ọmọ ẹni á máa jò lẹ̀kẹ̀. Àtẹ̀má sì fi síbẹ̀. A máa wá tẹlòmíì fi sí sà. Do the rightful, do the needful. Don't cajole us with tribal issues. We are far wiser beyond that. Yorubas are not, we are not gullible. No matter how slippery the bum of your child, sir.
Guys, let me quickly take you through more recent headlines as regards to what's happening in Nigeria. Well, I love the fact that people like Sanusi are bold enough to tell Tinubu the truth to his face without mixing what Tinubu has failed. I mean, this man has so failed Nigeria that, guys, we don't even know, what he is making, what he thinks. As in, he doesn't even understand the level of failure. He doesn't understand the level of failure. They think everything is fine. I don't still understand it. So let me quickly take you through more headlines of what is happening in our political space. This one here says, videos of the video Cubana chief priest Osimhen Boniface way on Cristiano Ronaldo earning. I don't know. For me, this thing is not that important, And this one here says, just in, you made me to remove my tubes. You made me do Okay, this person is, I think these are just gossip news. Actually, I want us to talk about more of political related news. Showore says kidnapped Oyo school children have been moved to Kaduna as DSS abandoned rescue. Focuses on Tinubu government critic. So Showore is the one saying it, that the children have been taken as far as, Kaduna State. And you know what that means, because the DSS did not even try to rescue these children as soon as possible, Justice for Showore, we must stand up for our president. He helped very dark man and be Lord, so we must help him. Showore is a good man, jokes aside. So, Nigerians want everybody to put mouth in this Showore's case. I think at this time, everybody should really come together. People should come together. Pastor Toby and Kabiyesi was spotted in London as he came to support a show in the UK. Okay, I'm just taking it the way it's being shown here. Resign now and apologize to Nigerians. Netizens blasting about other immediate resignation over worsening hardship and insecurity. Peter Obi is the one leading that call. Peter Obi is the one leading that call. So Nigerians are also saying that Peter Obi invested in the future for him to have, we also saw how Peter Obi gave 160 million naira to people to go and better their lives. And today, many of them are a testimony. Lekki street boy begs Sakin motor for 500k. He no reach 1 hour. He don't send the money. See cash out. Okay. So the lady who was punched in the face and seen being assaulted by a man in Abia State has come out to reveal what happened. Okay. So it's nice that people are really taking up this matter of people being beaten for no reason. Helen Ogbu, the new mayor of Galway, celebrating her victory while dancing to the song of Igbo High Life, Favor, Igbo Amaka. So, guys, I think it was nice to see that Igbos are making wave, Igbos are making wave. I think that should be Scotland, Nice to see. One unique thing about the South is they don't celebrate political criminal. If Obi were a bad leader, they wouldn't trust him. Other regions should learn from them. Pat Utome, and that is true. Pat Utome is saying it the way it is. Igbo people will even criticize their own more than other region. This is the APC talk. Shahid Tafeani, who was with gun in the viral video, he said the gun is AI generated and that he wasn't not in Ilobo. That needs to be investigated though, guys. You don't just say all these things and you believe them for any reason. And then this one here say, come 2027, if bandits and terrorists take over Nigeria, who will Tinubu rule? That's a nice question. Who will Tinubu rule if bandits take over everywhere? Fulani bandits seen traveling at night. Recently, they've been bombing and destroying their camps. They've been seen fleeing during the day and now at night. That is it, fleeing. They are running from one point to another, guys. He sells electricity to his neighbors directly from his solar energy setup. Anyway, so guys, let me know what you think about some of these headlines we've talked about or what is currently happening in Nigeria today. So as it stands now, Nigerians are hoping that this election will finally work for everybody because Tinubu and the APC are just ready to hijack. Naira Marley live IG. I was doing well in music. I was there before likes of Isake and Sheyi vibes. I recall when I influenced the entire country to stop wearing belts. Malians all stopped listening to me over issues I was unaware of. You all believe a false new. I attempted to explain, but Nigerians did not listen. I remember selling out venue across different regions. It's unfortunate, but the Lord I serve knows that my hands are clean. So Naira Marley is coming out to explain, telling Nigerians to forgive. I think at this time he said this thing has gone down. His music career has gone down, and he's trying to say his hands are clean from what happened to Mohbad. But guys, many Nigerians have not moved on from that. Many Nigerians still believe that, you know, Naira Marley is not innocent from everything Mohbad went through. I mean, he lost a lot of fans, a lot of followership. You know, he lost a lot, and now he's lamenting. I just hope that he finally comes out to tell Nigerians what actually happened, you know. Okay, guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell notification for more updates. Thank you.